Let's do this.
Me, la la la. Welcome back, Sorry. Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to a brand new episode here on the Frontier. Last time we left off, the Spider Society had made some kind of peace, and the spiders were going to make a contract for, business, partnership and all of that with the crew. If only, of course, for regular food and free access to their dead, which the crew went to talk to their people about, and we think, and we have some Spider Society assumptions over here, safe assumptions you can make about these spiders, as the other players now know. Feel free to pause and read them as you will, while we just scroll up and down real quick. And, everybody introduce yourselves again real quick.
I'm Anase Skyrider, playing Aldous Ronan, the variant human armorer artificer.
Is that me next?
Yes, you're next.
All right. I'm Adam, playing Tornor Firestrike, the wildfire druid.
I am Flicker, playing Calden, the rogue wizard multiclass.
I'm Shibor Stepan Olesha, and I'm Oleg, and I'm basically a glorified hobgoblin who kind of looks pretty enough for people to kind of like him.
Nice.
I am Seth Gatomia. I play Anara Cultair, the druid of land.
And a bunny.
Yeah, the little bunny.
The important
And
part...
Olek is the rogue.
The important part is that it's the bunny. Everybody can see here.
Yeah, the requisite group furry.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. So, last night, you all went outside, you talked to your people, you took a day off real quick. Shadowy was completely amenable about that, by the way. Of course, you would need to, mind your stocks and check over your ledgers and such before you make any big contracts. So, what are you guys thinking? Let's do a quick, jump back into character here. What do you guys went back, you talked to your people, what are the choices you made?
Before we go back.
Oh, right.
Right when we're outside, Calden is gonna propose that Inaro, the person who is
Got us into this mess.
inheriting this property, because that is what the spiders believe. If I'm right? I'm not forgetting something in the 3 weeks?
That is the lie we are going with,
They don't seem to understand, per se, the concept of inheritance like you do, but they certainly can accept that you are claiming to be the proprietors.
All of us, pretty much.
Yeah, you are the proprietors.
Calden is still going to propose that, since he is settled on not giving them his dead,
right,
and therefore does not need to speak to his people, that he inspects the property before we acquire it. I'm not exactly sure how I'd word it, but just sort of, hey guys,
Alright, so...
I'm not giving them the dead. Should I look at this place before we actually make a deal?
That would be a good idea. Would be Anaro's response of just...
The more information we have, the better decision that we can make.
So you're...
I was thinking about that whole dead thing. I was thinking about that whole dead thing that you got an issue with, and don't get me wrong, I got an issue with it too, but they didn't specify that it had to be our villagers, or the people that come with us, just any dead. And
so
they seem to have access
they said
to...
your dead,
our dead.
Specifically.
Our dead, as in... What I'm saying is our dead is whatever dead body we happen to have in our possession at the time, not necessarily from our village, but if we happen to acquire some dead bodies, that might work out.
Sort of face palms and is like, Torner,
yeah?
We are in the ass end of nowhere.
Are you proposing a body?
Well, when we go out, they need humanoid bodies, there's bandits and shit all over the place, and, somebody might be looking for somebody else for nefarious reasons. Not speaking from experience here, but it's a possibility.
Encountered anyone other than our people since we set off.
I'm just saying, it's a possibility,
Where are we going to find them?
We give them whatever dead bodies we happen to come across. It doesn't specify. We can specify, hey, the villagers are off limits, but any dead bodies we come across, we'll bring to you.
It's also completely fair to assume that the reason you haven't encountered any bandits or anything along the road is because you've been walking around with a literal pack of wolves and a small herd of mammoths.
Look at what we came out here with. I've got 100 fucking wolves here. You think a bandit's going to be stupid enough to come running up here?
It is reasonable to assume that there are probably people out here. They're just not under any obligation to fuck with you.
Another consideration as well is if we find the dead bodies of any failed frontiersmen, those who have journeyed out and not succeeded in their endeavors, and other.
Now you're thinking, yeah.
So in the negotiations, rather than give them direct access to our dead, we can tell them that we will bring the dead to them.
And
they don't have to get out of their comfy little cave to get the dead. We'll bring them to them.
So any dead we
find, we'll bring them the materials.
As needed.
Man, sorry about the dinging, guys. One moment. We're just gonna mute that for just a second. Okay, sorry. We were having a dingling noise in the background because someone was sending us stuff on Google. So yeah, sorry, our bad. Shouldn't be bothered by that anymore. Oh man, so from a GM perspective, you're proposing to go out and find bodies and bring them bodies, a body mill, if you will.
I'm not saying we go out and find bodies, but if I'm not saying we go out searching for bodies, but if we find any,
whether or not we have to actively maintain this relationship by finding undead is going to depend on how many they need per given unit of time. Do they need one body a year? Do they need 10 bodies a day?
It's relatively
hang
apparent.
On. Could we just specify no quota? Like, in the contract?
Yeah. So we bring what we can.
As we're trying to say, it's relatively apparent that they don't need your bodies. It would be a gesture of goodwill, if you would.
From the safe spider side assumptions.
Right. They don't need your bodies because they clearly can make more themselves. So that being said, it's almost guaranteed that they would expect some kind of quota, because this isn't a need. This is an obligation that you're fulfilling for them via a contract.
Not super thrilled about
that. So we start small with 5 to 10 every 6 months. I mean, we're going to be going out exploring and shit, so we're bound to run across people that need some killing.
Your mic's got some weird noises. Am I the only one hearing that?
No, you're not the only one hearing it.
No, it's doing it again. Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
it's like noises. There's a helicopter above your microphone.
Yeah.
God damn it. Alright, hold on.
All the mics today, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Fantastic.
Anyway,
right.
So Pow will come up with a little thing for all of you guys.
If they need the bodies, they don't really need the clothes or any of the jewelry or anything we find on them, do they?
Certainly not.
Probably not.
Yeah, they can clearly make their own, because, I'm pretty sure some of those zombies weren't as well dressed yesterday.
Obviously. Obviously, yeah.
They can either make their own or have access to something.
For nothing.
So you want to stage an impromptu inspection?
Calden?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and you want...
while the inspection's going on, I'm going to switch mics while the inspection is going on, so I will be off the chat for a second.
That's fine. And you want Inarel to be the inspector?
No.
Or be the foreman over the inspector, which is you?
So the original idea I had was because Seth is sort of the person that has the inheritance letter.
The noble, in this case.
Yeah. They request, even if it's at my, sort of nudging, that I inspect, just to add a little bit of air of legitimacy. But if they think we all are the proprietors, then I don't think that part's necessary.
You're the proprietor of inspections.
Well, every good group of proprietors has an inspection done before they take over any good place. You don't want to spend your money, on a trash heap. Obviously. Yeah, totally.
You want to check for more rude comers.
In business acumen.
Oh, do we have a Torner?
Yep, he's back.
Mic check.
Speak, Torner. Aziz, light!
I don't think his mic
Use
is
your
working
verbal
right now.
components.
Power word. Adam Skeptic. It's not working.
Anyway.
He said 1 sec.
Oh, he says 1 sec. In the show channel. Come on, dog. Don't use the show channel.
Love it.
Alright. So, to be fair, for Calden... Oh, you have it. We heard you. We're good?
Test, alright. Yeah, I was still pushed to talk on this.
That's
I
better.
don't remember what
Perfect.
button it was.
Alright.
Crystal clear. Excellent. Alright,
Beautiful.
Well, to your credit, Calden, you have investigation, and you have perception.
Yeah.
So you do have all of the necessary skills for an inspector. So, we can't tell you no. Do what you will. Do your thing.
No, could you give me that amulet key thing? Just in case I find one of those locked doors.
Sure, just be sure to bring it back. And, she takes it
roll
off
a
over
wisdom
her head.
check. Roll a wisdom check in RL.
Well, I was going to say, he's already suggested...
Front door?
Oh.
Did you... the front
We know
door
that we
isn't
tried
locked.
the door and it didn't work.
The front door is not locked unless you relock it. Or what have you. Or unless you open it. Did you relock it when you left?
Yes.
I imagine that would probably be the smart move to keep the spiders in. Attempt to, at least.
You just don't know if that would even work.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Because they...
10 wisdom.
Alright,
That was a low
yeah,
roll.
no, it's cool. It's cool, actually. Yeah, probably a great idea.
Alright. And so, yeah, like I said, she says... She gives him a look for a moment, and then it's like, okay, sure. And, takes the amulet off and, gives it to him.
Excellent. Alright.
Thank you.
Just be sure not to cause any trouble, because you saw how many were in there.
Yeah, I don't intend on it.
Alright.
That's good.
I intend on getting out of this alive.
Aldous walks over to Calden and just puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "Don't do anything too reckless." Pats him on the shoulder and turns around.
Alright. We are going to just put all of your characters except for Calden into the water.
Beautiful.
Glub, glub. They're all taking a bath.
They're drowning.
Well,
That's not that deep.
Not Torner or Oleg. They clearly have their heads above the water. No promises on anybody else.
Wait, isn't Anise or Aldous taller than Torner?
We're just talking about the miniatures. Doesn't matter. Anyway,
The tokens.
so do your thing. Calden, are you going back in?
Yep.
As you go back in, you see Shadowweave skittering around, troubled, in the main hall, whilst the zombies continue to go about their horrible wailing and dining and so on.
I'm gonna walk up to her.
She's pacing around on the wall.
You know, as spiders do.
As spiders do, yeah, absolutely.
Is she at least low enough on the wall that I can talk to her?
Oh, she's like 15 feet up, yeah.
It wouldn't matter even if she would be upside down on the ceiling. You could still talk. She could still hear you.
Yeah. It's a 30-foot ceiling.
She could still hear you.
That's still a little far for a conversation.
Alright. Do your thing.
Miss Shadowweave.
Oh, you return! Oh, dear proprietor, what need have you? What have you need of? Sorry.
The other proprietors and I have decided that we would like to inspect the premises before acquiring it.
Oh goodness, an inspection! Oh, we've hardly had any time to prepare. I'm so sorry for the mess. As you know, yesterday it was such a horrible place. We've done all we can to clean it up, but of course, a proprietor does need an inspector to come.
Would you be willing to show me around?
Of course. We will do everything to make sure that the restaurant is properly approved of by all official inspections. Everything, as you can see, is strictly above board. And she walks you through. She shows you that the chimney flue in the common room is, in point of fact, entirely clear, as she spent no less than 4 zombies trying to clear it out. Unfortunately, it is such a tight space, and the zombies are not terribly dexterous.
Out of curiosity, Shy, can I see the sky through there?
No.
Like,
It clearly takes a turn off at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, through the side of the valley or what have you.
Alright.
Yeah, but it is clear. The flue is clear. So, at the very least, we will not be having any carbon monoxide poisoning in here. Which is always
That's
nice.
good.
That's good. Then she will take you into the kitchen, and we will ask you to perform an inspection check. You are in an investigation check. An investigation check.
Okay, I was about to ask, what do you want, investigation or perception?
Investigation. Sorry, our bad. We had a mouth problem there for a moment. Roll that inspection, baby.
I did. I thought it was a joke.
No.
I mean, it could be a joke.
I mean, she's leading, and you are trying to maintain the illusion of being an inspector, are you not?
I am?
Well, in that case, Mr. Inspector, you find that the hearths are grimy. You can see it yourself moving around, by the way, in the tailspire thing. The hearths are grimy. The grain is old and stale, if not completely rotten, and the crates in the inventory just across from the hearths are just full of dust. And for that matter, there is no established basin with which to wash your implements. Also, you remember all of those barrels that were in the back? Well, some of them have been moved over, and you can now find that there's a trapdoor there.
I see. So Calden is going to pull out a book.
Oh!
Actually,
the booklet.
Hang on. How tall is the spider?
She's 350 pounds, so like as tall as a wolf.
If I'm holding a book and writing in it, would she be able to see what I'm writing?
No, not if you're like facing
Okay.
toward her. No, yeah.
So Colin's gonna pull out a book and using a dry pen just write some stuff in.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is some serious stuff. The inspector's on the case, and she says, "Oh, I do dearly hope everything is to your liking. We were unable to fix the kitchen quite as quickly as we wanted."
The food is unusable. It is well beyond its best before date. And
goodness, no.
I think you said it was the hearths?
The hearths, yeah, the places where they, with the big vats and everything.
Yeah. And, the hearths are all grimy and there is no place to properly wash your hands.
Oh, goodness. I hadn't even thought of it. Oh, goodness, we've lost so much information. And she...
goes off.
And so, she'll continue down. "You have, of course, seen the administration center. I trust that, at the very least, is good enough."
If I were to, like, slowly walk across the webs, would I have to do that check that failed last time?
The webs require checks if you start your turn. If you start your turn in or enter any of their squares.
The webs are just on the floor, right?
No, they are all over the walls and ceilings, hanging across from wall to wall. In fact, the webs are so thick on the ceilings that the room is dim, because the automatic illuminating ceilings are completely covered in webs.
Okay. Can I send Starwing to fly across and just look for anything in particular?
You may. Roll an perception.
Do you want Starwing to do it, or should I?
You do it this time, but we're going to check up on that later.
Alright. That was a performance. Hang on.
Not quite,
Actually,
yeah.
Just add 2 to that. It's a roll.
Okay, 22?
Yep.
We'll allow it.
It was close.
So Starwing flies through, barely dodging a couple of long strings or what have you as it goes through and comes back. Obviously, as far as a servant's quarter or a servant's area and the help area goes, there are far too many webs. But and if one brings in professional help later, that's not gonna fly.
But for spiders, it's fine.
The chamber was not originally meant for spiders.
True.
Yeah. Some sort of other area will have to be relegated to restore it to its proper right.
But the room itself, other than the web, seems fine, right?
Structurally stable.
Yes. Other than the webs, the administration appears to be fine.
Well, you're back in the servant and what they call the clergy's quarters. You've already been to the administration, which is where the ghost is.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah. Which, and the administration, by the way, is just totally fine. It's a spotless study.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it just got a noisy tenant.
Other than the webs, which, if we do acquire this, we're going to ask you to, at the very least, move so that we may access this room.
Oh, I see. Oh, dear.
But other than the webs, this room appears to be fine.
And of course here we have the Hall of the Proprietors, but you've already been here, of course. Yes, you have, with the ledgers.
Yeah.
And the poor Olek being pinballed around the room by a nasty trap that had gotten worse with years. Within each one of these 4 doors is the room of one of the proprietors, and I gather, so the scriptures say, that the head proprietors stay within the hotel. These 4 suites are the ones for the proprietors who manage over the restaurant. And, of course, you know of the servants' quarters, though sadly we have not had many good servants for the Hall of Proprietors in hundreds of thousands of years.
You have been around this long?
Oh, no, not I. Only a few years myself, but we have a long and cherished history.
Well recorded?
Oh, very well recorded, all throughout Scripture. And, of course, beyond this grated door here is the personal garden of the proprietors, said to grow the finest of vegetables for their galas, I am told. Or so the scriptures say.
How the hell do you grow without sunlight?
Go through and find out.
I'm guessing the ceiling is enough light for plants to grow.
Depends on what magics they have up there.
Anyway.
Might be a safe bet. Unfortunately, there are monsters in the soil there, and we have not been able to go into it for a long time. Not that we would, of course, as this is the domain of the proprietors.
Monsters.
Oh yes, terrible things, terrible things. We've lost many, many of our servants to them over time.
Am I able to see anything through the grate?
Just dirt, a couple of a long dead tree, a long dead nasty gnarled vine at the far end on a grate that leads to some pseudo brighter area.
I see.
Mostly dirt. It looks like good dirt. It looks like good dirt though. It's black.
Looks rich.
Calden, while we're walking away, is gonna write something into his book.
And unfortunately, as of right now, that is all that we can access of the Temple of Genesis, she tells you.
That is all?
Well, of course, the hotel has long been closed, ever since the dream time.
I see.
But you know that. Only the proprietors may enter.
Nope.
Test 1, 2,
yes,
3.
You're good.
Okay.
I think I will. Hi. I think I will
Hopefully it's stable again.
inspect the proprietor's dwelling. If you don't mind.
Oh, you would like to see the suites?
Yes.
Of course, I'm afraid I do not have the keys with me, but I could go retrieve them if you so desire.
Please do.
She, runs on out, goes into the thing, and comes back with a bunch of keys. For the record, did anybody go with Calden here, or is he just totally by himself?
He by himself.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So she opens room 1. The inside is completely desolate. It doesn't have anything in it. It's 100% cleared out. A little dusty, but what can you do? You go into this room, the back room of the proprietor's suites, and you'll notice that the lights turn on. It has a desk. It has a bookshelf with some books still intact, as though the ages have not touched them at all. There's a 4-poster canopy bed also, which still has fresh-smelling linens.
Damn.
And she tells you, all of them are like this, although the 4th room has some troublesome things in it.
Oh jeez.
More monsters?
I wouldn't call them monsters. It would appear that the rugs have a problem with the presence of people walking on them.
Just for clarification, by the run, she means like a rug, right?
The rugs, yes.
Okay.
Corner's having flashbacks to the cutlery again, like some bitch, goddamn civilization.
I see.
I believe Calden's Oleg's psychic link with Calden is still active. I believe Calden was
that was 8
included.
hours.
Calden was not in that.
Yeah.
Calden was not.
No.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Never
He
mind.
shouldn't
We
have gone
have
by
no
himself.
idea what's going on.
So which one was that had the...
Oh, the end doorway. We don't
I
go
see.
in there.
Would you show me the others then?
Oh, they're all exactly identical. It seems that some strange magic has preserved the linens for thousands of years. And she shows you the other. They are, again, exactly identical. Each one has a bookshelf with some books that are still intact, a wardrobe, a desk with a shelf that's completely empty next to it, a chest, all of which are locked, 4-poster bed, all of which have fresh-smelling linens.
Very well. Thank you for showing me around.
Oh, anything to help the proprietors.
Do try and clean those. They were hearths, right?
Hearths, yeah. For large vats that you make food in, yeah.
Do try and clean those hearths.
We will endeavor immediately to raise our hygienic standards.
And I will bring these findings to the others.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. I look forward to seeing what you... I look forward to seeing you sign the contract within the next coming days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even.
I don't know if it's gonna be Calden himself signing it. So.
Yeah.
It will probably be Inaro, the one with whom you've negotiated thus far, that will be signing.
Okay, so you leave. You tell everybody about it. We assume.
Yeah. There's a trapdoor in the kitchen. They have no idea what's in the hotel. There is a farm with monsters in it, and there is a rug that... A garden with monsters in it, and a rug that tries to kill you.
A room with rugs that try to kill you, yes.
Murder rugs. Interesting.
Or at least don't like being
his
walked
brains
upon.
are the gears are turning in his brain. I wonder how I could make my own murder rugs. What sort of enchantment could create this?
So, wait, rugs that try to kill people.
Well, rugs that don't like being walked on, at least.
See, this is why I don't like civilization. Got cutlery flying around, got rugs trying to beat the hell out of people. Some bitch. Goddamn. You think if we cleared all this stuff out, they might be more agreeable to our terms, maybe?
That is a fantastic idea. To be fair, though, Torner, we are on the near the edge of reality itself. Things are going to be quite strange here. This isn't normal society.
Well, I can accept the plants growing everywhere because that's what plants do. But rugs that just come alive and try to kill you, that's no.
Well, aren't rugs made of plant fibers, among other animal hairs and furs and such? It's kind of
yeah, you got a point. You got a point. Them's just pissed off animals and plants. Then, all right.
That, from a Turner perspective, that 1,000% checks out. Like, that's perfect.
Math checks out.
No, they're just angry. They're just pissed off that you made rugs out of them. Okay, that makes sense.
I didn't want to be a rug. I wanted to be a lampshade.
Wait a minute, so speak with plants on the rugs.
They have to be living plants.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can't speak with dead things. No,
Wait. Chain cast, speak with dead, and speak with plants.
Oh man.
So what were you made out of? I used to be a purebred horse.
Torner is just gonna be talking to all of our carts.
What were you made out of?
Mahogany.
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 This is going to become relevant at some point. We don't know when and we don't know where, but it will become relevant.
Shy
Anyway, so-
seriously taking notes.
Yeah. So, what are you guys gonna do next? You get the day. You can talk to your people. You can make your decisions about whether or not you want to. We think at this point it's safe to assume that you want to just give them some other people's dead instead.
Yes,
On
though
the
Alex is
on the
still going to
regs.
give the option to his people, but he is under no expectation that anyone will agree to it.
All right.
My people
So
practice cremation, so
not a choice for Adam. Aldous, you're just gonna ask your people, like, are we okay with just, like, getting, with Grandma getting eggs laid in her chest or whatever?
Aldous is yes. Aldous is asking
I
this.
want
but
to
you
be
can
there
tell
when
just
he
doesn't like
posts. I want to be there when he throws this idea out. I really want to see this.
So, guys,
Donor just
we
tagging along
went
with everybody,
into-
just like-
we went into the ruins, and we found to society a cargo cult of spider people who lay eggs inside dead, and we could get some great silks out of their webbing. Unfortunately, their method of reproduction is laying eggs inside the dead, humanoids, very specifically. Anybody want to sign up for that? Because
Roll a persuasion.
he's not even trying to persuade.
He's just checking for
obviously.
volunteers.
Well, clearly he's not trying that hard to persuade him.
Wait a minute, hold on a second.
Oh god.
You have advantage on charisma persuasion checks made to interact with dwarves. Belt of dwarven kind, baby!
Okay.
Let's try this again.
Ooh, yeah, that's a hard no. That is such a hard fucking no.
You get like maybe one nod.
You don't get any nods.
It looks
None of the
like you
dwarves
came
are
close to.
just getting
I don't know how close you
overthrown.
came to getting lynched. That's what I want to know.
No. They're like, lol, no.
This
let's
ain't worth
drink
the silk. This ain't worth the silk.
Let's take a long, hard drink over saying "fuck a that" is what your people say. Oh.
Aldous offers to. I'll help make the beer after that.
Fair.
How close did he?
No, it was mostly people laughing.
Okay, so
They were
he did
laughing
come
at the
close to
idea.
getting lynched.
Yeah, no, it just wasn't even serious enough. They couldn't take it seriously.
Fair enough. Honestly.
And RL, do your buddy people want spiders laying eggs in Grandma's chest?
Uh,
Damn it! You just
her, I was gonna say,
phrase it that way.
she does find that her people aren't as open to the idea as she thought they would be. Some of them are, yeah, maybe, but most of them do kind of prefer, the family compost heap idea.
Right, but probably
So-
not.
Worth
So
mentioning that
it is-
nobody would ever actually have to see the spiders while they're live is part of the idea as well.
Calden is absolutely not. So finally, this leaves
If
us Oleg.
If Calden's gonna be doing any persuading, he's gonna be going to them and going, "Hey, I might need 15 volunteers to help fight these giant spiders that want to lay eggs in your dead chest." Any
Yeah.
volunteers?
Way to turn that around.
Yeah.
So Oleg,
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. What's your take on the spiders that want to contractually have you agree to let them lay eggs in Grandma's chest? Sorry, Babushka's chest.
So I would go back and I would say, These magical creatures are crazy. They want to have our dead people. People don't just die. They have to be deaded first. So this is dangerous. We must not give them anything and we must protect ourselves.
Alright, so now we have Merrick, who is like full paranoid conspiracy theorist all the way on one side. Got it. Great. Not what we expected from Olek.
Why?
Did we call you Merrick just now? Sorry.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. As he says other game. Okay. So
I thought that
Olek-
was one of her NPCs. Or Olek's NPCs.
No, Merrick is way bigger than Olek in this case.
Oleg is just dumb.
Olek is great. Olek's fucking
Oh no,
perfect
no,
in every way.
Oleg is great, just stupid, and that's what makes it.
He's not very socially knowledgeable.
Okay, let me give you the context though, because probably the audience doesn't necessarily know, and the other players don't necessarily know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
the only one that
talking
knows the
about this,
context.
but think about it like this. Oleg has always lived with Babushka. The only people he has ever seen dead are the people either he had to kill, or someone of his group killed, or got killed in his group by someone else. So the
He's a
only
pacifist,
connection to death that he knows of is killing.
Oh my god.
He knows killing, but he's a pacifist.
He thinks in order to get dead, one must kill.
Exactly.
He
This,
doesn't know that you can die naturally.
He does not.
His people don't know that you can die naturally. None of them ever have.
They're too young.
So let me get this straight. You can
guys
die of old?
Yeah, none of you guys actually know this in character, but none of Olek's people have ever died of old. None of them have ever even gotten old.
Yeah, it's a new kind of people, and so as a result, they're all very, very young.
Yeah. So, no, actually, from an Olekian perspective, this makes, like, all the sense in the world, because Merrick might... Or Olek might not understand that you can die from time.
I should not have called those two characters so similarly.
No, they're very similar. So Pow is going to lean over and say,
Olek, you can die from time. That's a thing.
Then we have to stop time too. Time
Oh, I see we're going anime. We're gonna fight the time now.
I'm not entirely sure that's the
Who
way
is this
that
evil
works,
time?
Oleg. I'm really not entirely sure that you can fight time.
No, you definitely can.
says Pow.
You definitely can. My master was a time wizard.
Okay, this just keeps getting more. Man, I picked the right group for weird. Okay, cool.
I fully intend on fighting old age. I don't know about you.
Over here, like, Olek, we regret to inform you that you don't have to be killed, but, like, to die. You can just be... Time, you can die by time. Olek over here, then we have one choice. We have to stop time! Just like, oh my god, yes, please.
Olek over here, like, we have to kill chaos and time.
And time. God, Merrick, you're like everybody's perfect hero, dude. Oh my god.
Alex, just start writing up a hit list. Chaos, time, poison,
Gravity, people
Oleg
can
is
die
going
to
to take a
gravity.
physics textbook and just use it as a hit list. we got what is it?
Yeet the four
Entropy,
forces
we
of
have
nature.
time.
Oh my god, fucking hilarious. Alright, so everybody is
entropy.
everybody is basically in agreement that you will not give your dead to the spiders, and Olek is now on a one-man mission to fight time.
Oh no,
Got
I'm
it.
joining him on that.
Somebody put this on the to-do list. Stop time.
Oh, you better believe I'm on that.
Anase, please get to that like right now so we do not forget it. Stop.
With
time.
a capital T, time.
Yeah. Do it. This is absolutely on the to-do.
Father Time
Holden will
catch some
absolutely
shade.
back Oleg on that endeavor.
Oh my god.
You're over here gonna become a lich buddy?
I'm gonna be the first goddamn blade singer to defeat time.
Oh my god. Oh,
Setting yourself some lofty economic goals there, buddy.
Hey man, shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon, because if you miss, you will land among the stars.
Let's see those damn counselors beat that.
Oh,
I mean, that would get
Calvin's
bragging rights.
Therapy.
Oleg,
I can't die of old age. I have to stop time.
Right, Oleg is our hero, dude, for this shit. Like,
As long as Holden doesn't die by being killed, he's absolutely not gonna die of old age.
Well, I mean, don't you know people die when they're killed?
people die when they're killed. It's true. Oleg just said it.
If he can last long enough, he won't.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so, did you ever?
Long enough. I'm sorry.
Did you? You didn't inspect the trapdoor, though, right?
No.
Okay, you're gonna save that for tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. So the night goes by. Get back all of your spells and health and all that good shit.
In the meantime, I've ground up some gold coins into gold dust for arcane lock, baby.
As one does, right?
As-
Absolutely.
As an artificer do.
And yeah, it's morning time. It's lightly rainy. The goats are good. No missing people or animals in the night. We know that was a serious concern that you guys had. No, the spiders did not make off with any children or anything like that.
Did we
If there are
figure
any
out?
children.
I was having some connection issues earlier, so I was missing parts of the inspection towards the end. Quick question: did we figure out where they're getting the bodies from? What were they called again?
The
I think they were
cavemen?
Grimlocks, yeah.
Grimlocks. Did we figure
No.
out where their service entrance is, or
No.
exit in this case? Any of that?
No. You can probably assume at this point, pretty safely, that it's probably coming from the clergy's room with all the webs.
So, like a door hidden beneath the webs, or something
Maybe
like that.
maybe a hole in the wall or a door or something like that. Wherever it is, it's obviously too covered up with webs to see from a quick flyby.
Possibly something to do with the trapdoor as well, in theory.
Maybe.
Trapdoor wasn't exposed. Oh, actually, the trapdoor wasn't exposed the other day.
It wasn't. There were a bunch of barrels on it. Yeah.
Things got moved.
Yeah. Because they've been cleaning up the kitchens. Yeah.
We could always move one of those barrels back.
Alright.
Well,
If that's where they're coming from, though.
Well, it's safe to assume that they're not coming from the trapdoor in the kitchen, because they weren't in the kitchen. They weren't in the kitchen and had mentioned that the kitchen was only accessible by the zombies before you cleaned it out.
True. Yeah. So. Yeah.
But if we don't want anything coming from that trapdoor, we can always just put the barrel back.
Well, you can
If we
always
find
look
anything.
what's in the trapdoor.
But we don't know what's in there.
That's why we look.
We're gonna have to find out one of the way or another.
Yeah, pretty much. Realistically speaking, if it's a trapdoor attached to a kitchen, so it probably goes down to a cellar or something like a food cellar.
Or a wine cellar.
Logically,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
We may
1,000-year-old
find out where they're
aged
coming
wine.
from. We may
Shy?
find out where they're coming from. Maybe they came up from the cellar. Who knows?
Yes, Oleg?
Shy, I just added the page 104 enemies in Oleg's notebook. That way we won't forget.
Oh, love it. Great.
Oh my
Love
god.
it. Thank you.
Favorite enemy, time.
Time. We need to stop time. Everybody over here like, I know, like, you do your thing, yeah. No. 104 enemies,
And
chaos,
then there's
no
Calden
magic.
going, yeah, let's do it.
Chaos!
Alden's just over here like, what if I can make timekeeping inventions? Like,
Page 104, enemies. ENIMEES.
oh my
Two
god,
en-
I gotta see this.
2 enemies are on the list. Chaos, KAYOZ, no magic. And time, TIEM, kills, must be stopped from killing.
Wait, Isa. Let me help you here. Let me just
Beautiful. It's perfect. It's perfect in every way. So
Amazing.
no, it really is. It's
hold on.
beautiful.
There you go. I elected up a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. It makes sense. We love
I would read that Kilang. No, that doesn't work. Give me a sec.
Alright, fair enough. Just trying to...
Alright, so the next morning, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna guess that we're gonna stop before going in and discuss things.
Of course.
Discuss.
Alright, so first things first, if we clear things out, maybe we get better negotiating position at the table. I think that's the way it works.
Yeah, sounds reasonable to me.
think-
Offer our services.
I think we should probably put the clearing out as part of the contract, so we don't clear it out and then get nothing out of it.
Right, okay, yeah.
Not a bad idea.
So we
'Cause-
go in, we do some contract work, and then we do the contract work.
Right.
Yes?
Yeah.
How
yeah.
big was that trap door? Is Bobby going to fit in the trap door?
The trapdoor, we believe we put it at like just 5 feet across or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think Bobby's fitting in there. Bobby, you got to stay behind. Sorry, buddy.
So you guys go back in, we imagine?
So Calden is going to discuss a plan.
Okay.
So if negotiations break down, should we not have a plan for fighting them?
We will
Well,
see if we
I've
can...
been going over some of my arcane writings. I've prepared some abilities that might help if things get into a scrap. Worst case scenario, we close the door and they can't get through.
You hope.
They won't.
We'll have to search the whole area to see if there are any other exits to the surface. They are mostly cave-dwelling creatures, though, so they don't have a reason to try to dig up to the surface. But there might still be holes somewhere.
There
They got in
is a
somehow.
chimney in the kitchen, so we're going to have to definitely seal that part off. But,
They were also talking about the service entrance.
Which we still haven't identified yet.
I believe I
It's
know
looking
where
like
that is.
to
though.
seal this entire place off, we're going to have to do some legwork and do some exploring in the places that they can't really easily get to, just to, in case. I mean, we've still got to do some scouting. We don't know what the hell's going on back there, but we don't know where there are other exits and shit, so maybe negotiating is a better way to go right now.
Logically speaking, if you guys just think on your like general thingies, on back to the history you've had with them, it does seem like, in the fashion of typical clergy, the spiders are loath to actually get their hands dirty on things that are dangerous. They didn't get rid of the Zimwees for goodness knows how long before you took care of it, and only then did they move into the dining hall.
Fair enough. Good point. We can bring that up.
Can I point out something else?
Sure.
Basically, what you could say is that before we even start start the diplomacy, we want to like get the place in shape first, so that we know what we're dealing with. And if we say, yeah, we want to like pepper up the place, it's not like they were complaining, because they want us as much to pepper up the place as we wanted.
With grand reopening, of course. Yeah. Or so would seem safe to assume. Yes.
Yes.
Also, it's kind of hard to start the whole, religious opening, reopening, if it's not ready. So, one way or another, it has to be fixed first.
Ulrich is absolutely correct in every way.
Should we?
A smart boy.
Should we? I don't know if I go that far, but
No, smart,
He's
but
a smart
very
boy.
unwise.
Yeah, he's a smart boy. He knows.
should we have a plan for combat in case it breaks out?
We are the plan for combat if it breaks out.
Let's
Alright.
get ready.
Here's the problem. If we're going to clear out the garden... Depends on when the combat happens, because if we clear out the garden first, that's going to leave us a little,
Oh, no.
lacking on resources.
We wait on the garden. The
We
garden.
do the contract first, I think, because they seem to lack contract. So we do the contract, and then maybe we can negotiate some other sources of dead bodies instead of our people. And once that's done, we should be good to go in, clear out some shit, come back out without getting really messed with.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Alright.
though, they wouldn't mess with us if we would just go in and be like, you know what, we just have to get the place in order because there is no point in us making a contract when we can't start working yet.
That's a good point.
It is in their interest for us to be doing all of this, quote, free work, end quote. That's pretty high value for them. I don't see any particular reason to sign away anything just yet while we're still trying to investigate things, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Let's
And the other
let's see what
thing
we
is,
got.
right, if we just say, yeah, we have to, like, get the place ready, A, they want the place to be ready one way or another, and B, we do not have time to get any corpses if we want to find other different corpses before we are ready, because we can't do both clearing up the place and find corpses, unless we use them as corpses, we still don't wanna.
Ulrich's right.
Yeah,
You can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Let's go clear a
So-
cellar.
Oh,
Let's
alright.
go!
And Torner just starts marching towards the door, even if it's locked. He's like, I just want to kill something. Let's go.
Aldous
Right.
is as prepared as he knows how to be.
I'm as prepared as I'm going to be.
Does an Arl go with them?
Yeah, in fact, Honorable has to,
All
do
right.
a little trot ahead so he doesn't set the alarm off.
So Calden is going to hand Oleg 2 iron spikes and say, jam the door if something goes wrong.
Alright, thanks.
Oh no!
Oh no, we're drowning!
We're just trying to...
The great flood has come!
All the characters in, and all this is over here stuck in the floor. We're sorry, Aldous. We have to end this.
No!
Die. Aldous dies.
Alright, time
Oh,
to roll
that's
that
fine.
blood hunter I've been cooking.
That's fine. It's mostly theater of the mind. So you go back in. There are less zombies here today, but certainly the zombieing is still happening. They're crooning. They're pretending to eat, stuff like that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Giving you the basic thing. Nothing has really changed.
Nope.
Oh, wait. It's the day after, right?
Yes.
Can I very quickly point something out?
Sure.
Oleg has the same outfit on that Inarar had on the day before, just for his own size.
Oh, right. Yes. Oleg is now wearing the an RL noble dress. Yeah.
Love it.
Aldous continues to walk around in his armor, as per usual.
Iron Man status.
Why be
And Arl
unlimited?
does kind of notice it, like, where the heck did you get that? Because this kind of stuff this kind of material ain't cheap.
Yeah, but it only looks like that. It's not that necessarily is that. But you don't, like, if you notice, his scraps looked like scraps too, and they weren't quite scraps. So there is a thing there.
Alright.
You know what my favorite part is? I'm the reason that happened.
So, we assume you go into the cellar then? Just walk
Aldous
yourself on
takes
in?
a drink
Or
from
no,
his
wait.
coffee.
You want to talk to the manager first, right?
Right, we do need to talk to the administrator.
Well, no, the administrator is the ghost.
Oh, you mean the,
I mean, we kind of
yeah.
we want to
priestess.
talk to her as well, but
yeah, let her know of our intent.
different reason.
Yeah. So, you get Shadowweave in the room. Shadowweave comes in. Oh, it is wonderful to see you. Have you decided to sign the contract on our agreement discussed yesterday?
Right. I know I'm the one that's supposed to talk, but as soon as deer in headlights, there we go.
Okay, can I?
Oh God.
You can always, Oleg. You can always.
Yeah. All right. So, hi guys. So, we figured out the following. We cannot sign the contract until the place is ready to start, because the place has to be ready to start in order for us to be able to keep our part of the contract. So, I would say, before we sign the contract, we first get the place tipped up in order, and then we do the contract. Yes?
Roll a persuasion.
Just a sec.
Absolutely, this is absolutely a roll of persuasion time. Absolutely. Go for it. Do it. We're stoked for this.
This will, of course, be entirely in your benefit, since we'll be cleaning the place up.
Normal roll?
Persuasion.
Normal?
Normal.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Not bad.
Oh, gracious, of course. Yes, of course. Refurbishment must be done for the grand reopening. Please, we shall arrange agreements for that right away. Let us go to the administrator and we can hire you out as private contractors.
Yeah.
Aldous wondered to himself, does
They love that
Alexander
shit.
know what a contractor is?
Obviously, they love that shit. They love contracts and...
They love contractors. It literally has contract in it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
love that shit.
What's
Come on.
contract,
it's
man?
totally all about. Yeah, absolutely. Private contractors, of course. All right, so she gets you in. The administrator is more than happy to write up a quick contract of service to clear out the main areas, that, including but not limited to the Hall of the Proprietors. You are, of course, presented with this contract. And what would be your take from it?
Shit, it's suspicious if you say nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
ultimately,
ultimately, you are doing her the service of clearing out the thing, so you get a gooder service in return. That's economy.
yeah.
Perhaps a delay on the delivering of any undead bodies would be a great
Dead
start.
bodies.
Dead
Well,
bodies, not
but
undead. They're making
if there is
them
no
undead.
contract,
Did I
then there
say
is no
undead? I
delay
thought I
because
said
there is
dead
no
body.
contract.
Yeah, there's
That's
no
part of
contract
the-
yet.
No, but listen. Instead of that, what we could say is a measured amount of maybe like an appropriate amount of spider silk or like spider thingy to wear
Beautiful. That's
as a thingy, you know.
Just basic honest goods for honest work.
Yep.
Great, they like that. That's totally cool. You'll get 2 seconds. We're just gonna roll a quick thing real quick. You'll get 17 bolts of spider silk.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
how many yards are in a bolt, though?
100.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of
As
silk.
we recall. One moment. Let's just make sure. There's typically 100 yards of 1 yard wide cloth in a bolt of fabric. A bolt represents a strip of cloth 100 yards long. Oh, but the width varies according to the fabric. Whatever.
All right.
All right. So
That's a lot
yeah.
of silk.
That's you'll.
This
get
is a
17
tough
bolts of
job.
silk.
We're being fairly compensated. Love it.
And you got to remember, it's not about being fairly compensated. Spider silk isn't worth much to them.
Yeah.
You know, because they make it out of their own bodies.
They
so.
shit it out.
Yeah, it's not. Oh,
think-
you want blankets?
gonna-
Okay.
They think. They think
Let's
they're
try this again.
scamming us, getting us, paying us cheaply. Like, we're giving this such a common commodity we have, and we make that all the time. And then for us, it's like, ooh, hey, this is some good shit.
Yeah, I'd give them 50 bolts of silk if they really haggled for it, but I'm totally getting away with the steel right now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, spider silk isn't valuable to them. It's just, it's like wool to us,
No,
but,
it's not even. It's not.
No,
even
yeah,
wool.
it's not even.
It would be wool to a society of sheep.
Yeah, exactly.
Even more convenient because they don't have to shear themselves.
That's also true. Anyway, so you are you're in. You've made the contract. You will get 17 bolts of spider silk, woven spider silk at that, for your services of clearing out the remainder of the non-hotel portion of the Temple of Genesis.
Yeah.
Yep. So we assume you want to go down to the trapdoor first?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Sounds good.
And it's just a floor.
And it opens up, and it is just a floor. No.
Wow, easiest job ever.
Right. No, actually, when you go on down, you see that it is a dark wine cellar of sorts. Or beer cellar or something like that. From the top, as you look in, you can
Any magical
see...
lighting in there?
Nope. No, you haven't entered the room.
Holden is going.
Sorry guys, my internet connection is real crap. Give me a second.
No problem.
Can I just say that Holden is going to light the fire on his flame tongue?
Perfectly acceptable.
Does it light up the
Oh,
wine
wait.
cellar enough?
As much as a torch? Question mark.
Actually, it's a lot more than a torch.
Remind us what it is if you don't mind it.
Yes,
no.
bitch.
Give me a second. Let me just find it.
Here?
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
Adam, how's it
Hello.
going?
Alright,
So
let's- Yeah.
So it is 40 feet of bright light and 40 feet of dim light.
Did you take out the ever-burning the ever-bright
No,
lantern?
my sword.
Oh. I was gonna take out the lantern, but I had internet issues.
As you alight your flame tongue and look into the depths, you see that the walls are lined with kegs, the floors have some kegs on them, and roll an active perception.
Ooh.
Everyone or just him?
Just
Oh.
him. He's the guy who's sticking his head into the hole.
Oh, okay.
Because, it is only like a 5-foot aperture. So.
True.
Unfortunately, I only got a 16.
You see something flitter between some of the kegs in the background, but you can't get a good look on it.
Flitter? What is that?
Like slink, flutter, zip.
Just some shifting of something, but you can't quite identify it.
Okay.
Something like on the edge of your vision or the edge of the light. You catch a glimpse of little
A scurrying
reflection of
thing.
something.
Okay.
A big scurrying thing within the kegs.
Okay, can I look into this too?
Roll an active perception.
But first I check, what does my Grimishka do?
There are no spells being cast in the area so far as you can tell.
Alright.
It is not chittering its horrifying sewn together lips. Yup. You just see a bunch of kegs. Just a bunch of kegs.
There's something in there.
How well can you see down there?
Well, I saw something. I see well enough to have seen something hide.
Yeah, the room itself is more than 80 feet long, so you can't see the back. But
Damn!
It's a long cellar. It's like a 30-foot wide cellar with barrels lining the walls on both sides.
Heck, it's probably as long as the
I
kitchen.
hand him my ever bright lantern, which has 120 foot, cone, 60 foot is bright light.
Yeah,
Does that
it goes
help?
back. It goes back 100 feet.
Aldous just like, here, try this.
It's been real
Yeah,
bad lately.
It's a 30-foot long, 100-foot or 30-foot wide, 100-foot long beer cellar or something like that.
Yep. Calden is going to hand that lantern back and be like, "You go first."
You be the sacrificial lamb.
All right, who is being the sacrificial lamb? Because I
You.
didn't hear that.
Calden.
No.
Calden said all this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aldous.
and he's gone.
God damn it. Aldous, you're going first.
All right, let's try this one more time. All right, I'm going first. Beautiful.
Yep.
All right, let's do
You
this.
have your lantern back too.
Yep.
All right. Drop in.
Yep. I'm not watching the stream anymore. It should help with the connection since you said we were doing this theater of the mind anyway.
Sure. Aldous, you're in.
Yep.
You technically have dark vision because you have the Dwarven kind, belt of Dwarven kind.
I believe 60 feet.
And you have your lantern anyway, so it doesn't matter. Roll an active persuasion check. Or, perception check. Sorry, not persuasion. Oh, our bad.
He's going to
Persuasion. Come
persuade
out wherever you are.
Yeah.
Right.
I believe I have advantage of that because Sentinel Shield. Let's go. 9. Wonderful.
Oh, jeez.
That's okay. Get him out of the way. Get him out of the way now.
You hear somewhere in the depths of the basement, you hear the sound of wood being pried into and splintered.
Is there the sort of flowing of a liquid? Like, is it opening or prying apart a full barrel of wine or beer or whatever?
Perception check is not good enough to tell any liquid noises.
All right.
That there is the splintering of wood in the
How
in the
far
distance.
away?
In the back, toward the rear. You know, in the spookiest part of the cellar, like in a horror movie, obviously.
What I was
Flash his
thinking
lantern over
is-
there.
What I was thinking is get within, because I've got 30-foot range on Mage Hand, use it to move or at least smack something. If there's something like rats in the back, then just scare them off by the loud clanking. Something like that. Hand
All
smack
right.
into the wood.
Roll a relevant spellcasting ability check.
While he's doing that, can Torner jump down as well?
Everybody can jump down if they so desire.
I
I
will do
will.
it as an intelligence save since I'm proficient. 16.
You thump on one of the kegs, and as you thump on one of the kegs, a horrifying serpentine monster with creepy little chicken wings and one central eyeball on a horrifying beak looks out to at you, and it looks like this.
God, what the...
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah.
What the...
And
What
its
in
face.
God?
Oh my
gracious.
fucking god! Yes!
Yeah.
I love it.
And that horrifying monstrosity lifts its head out of a keg dripping with some kind of innocuous fluid, wobbles back and forth a little bit, and then opens its mouth, and several long, horrifying tongues come out as it goes and slinks back behind many of the kegs as many of the kegs start moving. And one of the kegs that comes into view as you all get into the basement that starts moving looks like this! And he looks just as pissed off as that keg looks.
Oh, jeez.
Well, this escalated quickly.
Oh, yes.
The beer's
Oh,
attacking.
yes. The beer is attacking. That is indeed what it would appear, along with some horrifying, drunken snake monster.
Can we roll a nature to see if any of us can identify that thing, or are we
Yeah.
just totally in the dark?
Can See if we know what that is.
Whoever has Arcana may roll Arcana in regards to the horrifying keg beasts.
Can I roll that too?
Do you have Arcana as a trained thing?
Yep.
Then yes.
What?
Anybody-
27.
The beer's coming alive.
Damn.
Well, Anase, Albus, you have grown up around dwarves your entire life in the midst of dwarven society, so you know a keg golem when you see it. And you know that these bad boys were made to move around large, vast quantities of alcohol from location to location without having to actually move it yourself. They can, for the record, shoot alcohol at you that's stored within them. They store, as a standard keg does, 20 gallons. And the average shoot that they do shoots you with about 1 gallon. Not dissimilar from how NRL's Decanter of Endless Water works. They are... also that they are resistant to magic.
What about fire?
And they can roll you over. If they want to.
How dexterous are they?
That was average human.
Alright.
They're dexterous enough to get 20 gallons of ale from one location to the other without losing it.
Alright.
You also know they run on ale, so if they don't have any more ale in their body, then they get sluggish and have disadvantage and can't move around.
Is the keg sealed? Are they the Kool-Aid Man? Do they have an open lid at the top?
They do not have an open lid at the top.
Alright.
They're not, you cannot jump into them, they are not total Kool-Aid Man level. So then, what if you shouted aberrations? Just what's the roll for aberrations that one does?
Aberrations.
Maybe religion?
That one wouldn't fit in this case.
History?
No.
Do Arcana.
Again? Alright.
Again, you're doing two separate things.
24.
Jesus Christ.
I got 22.
And while Anarel knows this as well, it really is more thematic to continue it on Aldous. And as you did grow up with dwarves, in dwarven society doing dwarf things every day, and you know a keg golem when you see it, you also know a Snallygaster when you see it. That horrifying one-eyed snake monster with multiple tongues and a terrifying toothy beak thing is a evil, lurking, drunken blood drinker. Yeah. The only thing that they like more than drinking the blood of their victims is getting completely fucking smashed.
Can I just say that I am entirely to blame for this?
You were the one who showed us the Snallygaster, weren't you? Yeah, no. Yeah, the only thing they like more than drinking the blood of their victims, gleefully, is getting totally fucking smashed. Like, completely soused. Like, frat boy on a Saturday night during spring break. Frat boy on a Saturday night during spring break, dude. Yeah.
And then going on a complete rampage through the countryside.
We just said that. Frat boy, Saturday night, spring break.
That's
sorry, Oleg. Oleg, go on.
Can Oleg sneak in and try to shake the hand of the golem?
No.
Whoa. Oleg can do whatever the fuck Oleg wants.
I'm not saying no as in no, Oleg can't do that. I'm saying no as in like, oh no. No.
Offer it a drink.
There do appear to be about 6 keg golems and 1 Snallygaster in the room.
Okay, so I go to the first golem I see.
And as you are now officially the closest thing We're gonna say that it does not just get a free attack on you, because, you know, you're good, but you will all have to now roll initiative.
Alright.
As
Oleg, click your tokens.
champion that Oleg just walks up to this keg golem and is like, "Hey!" And the keg golem swings at him.
Damn it, wrong initiative roll.
On initiative.
Oh wait, hair trigger.
I'll fix it. Just click your token and roll again. Make sure to use your Harangon initiative.
Yeah, I know that's I accidentally clicked regular initiative, not the.
Yeah, it's add your proficiency bonus. So your proficiency bonus is 3, so 16 plus that's 19.
Oh.
Hey, Elvis, whenever you get the chance, would you mind putting Snallygaster at 4?
You're gonna have to type in the chat how to spell that.
How do you select the token?
Snallygaster.
Sorry, Snallygaster 6.
Snallygaster 6, I'm sorry?
6 for initiative, yeah.
Gotcha. Let's add that, then 6.
Oh, wow. And then 4 for the keg golems.
Keg golem. Add. How many keg golems am I adding?
There are... what did we say? There were 5 or 6?
6. You said there were 6.
There were 6. Alright, so there are 6 keg golems. Sorry, we're a little out of order here. Our bad.
Gotcha, that's why I'm here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why are you putting 6 different ones in?
Yeah, they all follow the same.
Shy, do you want them separate, or do you just want
they all,
one?
Just one.
It would be better just to do keg golem times 6.
Good point.
And then eventually, when you kill a keg golem, you can say keg golem times 5 or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, how the hell do I select a character here properly? Because this one
you click on your Oleg token that's in the little card at the bottom of the map, and then you roll your initiative.
On roll 20. Your token on roll 20.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, okay. So on the square, right? On the square I click.
The token.
Your circle.
No, the circle. The circle with your hit points over it.
The token. Make sure you select the token and then roll initiative.
Then you click the word initiative on your character sheet and it should populate.
Yes, right here.
Okay.
Alright, you got it? Awesome. Okay, roll it all up into the proper order of things.
Did we miss anybody?
Did
anybody?
Did you make your? No, wait, you didn't make your homunculus, did you?
Homunculus acts after mine, so after my turn.
Didn't you do the coin grinding? So you wouldn't have had time to make the homunculus?
It's just part of a long rest. It's an artificer infusion.
All right.
Yes, it's part of a long rest. I can just do that after a long rest. Also, I think I didn't lose MD5 after yesterday either. I believe I brought MD5, so...
MD5's still alive, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, are we all in order?
I believe so.
Yeah. Aldous, you go first. It is readily apparent that this keg golem is going to ground pound Oleg if Oleg lets it. If you let it happen.
Quick question. How many creatures can I fit in a 20-foot cube within 60 feet of me?
By definition, 4.
Based on their positioning,
No. A 20-foot cube would have 16.
Yeah, if they're any flying creatures.
No. So a 20-foot cube, that would be 4...
you're mistaking you're mistaking radius for
No.
20 foot is the side length, so that's
gonna be 4
Oh right, no, sorry, 5 foot squares.
Yeah.
No, duh, sorry, our bad. Yes, no, he's right, guys. Oh geez, we didn't sleep good last night. Our bad. Yeah, no, that would be 16. You're right. Yes, definitely. if you want to, you can get all of the keg golems you could fit in that area if you've got some big effect or whatever.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. They all need to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, to
DC 16.
well, the keg golems do not roll. Oh, that's the wrong die. Our bad. And the Snallygaster also does not roll, so they're all lit up by fairy fire.
You all have advantage on attacks against the golems and the Snallygaster.
Oh, boo!
They also shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
I don't
Yeah,
think
so-
light's gonna be the problem.
Wait a sec.
It can help you.
He just used magic, right?
Yes. So the
Yes.
Grimishka head immediately starts rattling around and chattering its horrifying sharp needle teeth together.
As the golem lights up in front of you.
Aldous' armor just shudders as one of the runes glows, and suddenly all of them light up in a blue light. You can see your targets! Get them! Very straightforward.
It do be like that.
Oh, and since I have MD5 with me, I guess I'll throw in the Force Strike, because why not?
Do it.
Character sheet. Do bonus action. That's probably a miss. That's an 11.
But we believe that is a miss. No, it is exactly a hit. Congratulations.
I was going for the keg golem that was near Olek.
Got it. It takes
5
what is
force
that,
damage.
Force damage. Force damage. Okay, yeah. So it takes the hit.
I was gonna say that was an attack roll, so wouldn't it have advantage on it?
Oh, yes, it would.
It would, but it
Nothing
doesn't
that
matter. You
matters.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you crit.
Well,
do
it
again.
could crit.
If you
Hold on. It could crit. No, that's not a crit, but that's a lot better.
That's fine. 5 force damage. Moving on. Calden.
I am going to go up to the keg golem near Olek. I'm going to Blade Song,
As you do.
of course. Let me just mark that off. And then I'm going to Booming Blade this motherfucker.
Oof.
27 hits.
Oof. Alright.
Okay, so 14, gonna be 23, 26,
Half your piercing damage.
half.
Yeah.
So
3
23.
damage.
23 damage. Got it. So that one's taking 28 damage. We're good.
Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're waiting for you to do something else. All right,
Gnarl,
next,
you're up.
Gnarl?
Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. I could maybe do this.
Do what?
I'm looking at spells that I have ready.
Right. Fair.
Wait, how much can I move it? All right. How is that? How's the golem near Olek handling?
It has been hit.
Okay. I guess I will. Inara will, stick to the back, so she won't be moving anytime soon. She is going to cast Moonbeam. All right, gotta.
Moonbeam.
What's the radius?
5-foot radius, so she'll only be able to hit one creature at a time. But if I remember correctly, it can be moved. It's entered on a point within range until
5-foot radius, so 10 feet across total.
Yeah, so you can get a small number of creatures.
Cool.
Yeah, focus. So, submit.
What do we got?
Not. Oh, does it not have? Did I?
You have
It's a
advantage
save.
on them.
I think it's a save on their part.
Oh, it's a save?
Yeah. I was gonna say. Let me just.
There you go.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
we'll
reload the page real quick.
A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40 feet high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts in there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed throw or half...
Roll it. Yeah, you succeeded.
I think I rolled the attack, not the attack damage.
No,
that was 2d10, that's the damage.
Okay, that is the damage?
Yeah,
Okay,
9 is the damage.
So it takes 9 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can, just concentrate on it and fry people into non-existence. Alright.
It is a concentration.
Yes, so, the moonbeam...
So is my fairy fire.
Fries down into the area, it hurts it a bunch, and this one is leaking, it looks like. It's starting to leak.
Alright.
You good?
Yeah, not really much else I can do.
Alright, Olek, it is your turn. You went up to shake this golem's hand, and it got all big and scary looking, and then it started, lighting up into, brilliant light and fire and stuff.
They are magical. They are chaos. They want to attack me. Did I notice all this actually casting stuff, or did I just see the golem suddenly explode into fire?
Yes, you saw that. Yes.
Yeah, you're generally aware of your surroundings. You definitely saw Aldous casting this.
So he started it.
Yeah.
He went for magic, and now these animals want to kill me.
That's certainly one way of looking at it, yeah.
It's a way of looking at it.
Choice.
Amazing.
Alright, keep going.
Oleg, look out!
What do you do? Oleg.
Oleg, look out!
Well, first I have to kill the golems, because they want to kill me, and then I'm gonna have to have a look at this Aldous here.
Oh god.
Oleg's got some stern words for Aldous.
Alright. Well, do your thing. Do whatever you're gonna do.
Do your thing.
Which one has the alcohol bleeding?
The one right in front of you.
The one right in front of you, yeah.
Do I have anything fire-ish on me? Let me see.
Fire-ish.
Is it too late to say that I wanted to move into melee with the golem that's attacking Olek?
We'll allow it.
Thank you.
I'm
not great with theater of the mind, thank you.
If I hit it next round, does that mean that the alcohol is gonna light on fire?
Probably.
Not all alcohol is flammable.
You may not have to wait that long to find out. Let's just be honest here.
Okay, wait.
It'd be like that.
Hang on. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. I need to look this up.
Beer is not going to catch fire, for example. It's not alcoholic enough.
Can I roll a history check to determine how alcoholic
blazed. Okay, I'm just gonna attack it with the blades.
Do it.
Do it!
Do it.
Do it.
Okay, I need to put that down.
Advantage on attack, you said, right?
Yes.
Yes. Because it's sparkly and glowy and shit.
15 and 15.
Wait, and then as a movement, I do offhand.
What?
Yes.
The bonus action, you mean?
Yeah.
Bonus action, yeah.
22, very nice.
Hell yeah.
Both of your psychic attacks hit perfectly clean and do nothing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I guess they don't have a mind to psychically damage, so...
It is
They're
a golem.
constructs.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I kind of forgot about
Oleg
that.
didn't.
I threw
Hey,
a
it's a
construct
surprise.
at you that one time, Flicker, and I forgot about that.
Yeah, psychic is a really, really powerful damage type. Don't get us wrong, but there are some things that it just does not work against.
Okay, a
like
question.
constructs. Yeah.
Can Oleg
Okay.
still move?
Yeah, absolutely. Oleg can definitely move.
It will take you will take an opportunity attack if you leave its area.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna hide behind Aldous.
Gonna step back here. All right, so we're gonna.
Oleg just, sees his blades just phase through and just like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Hide behind Aldous.
And it grabs at you, but does not actually get you.
That provokes
yeah.
my sentinel. Let's go.
Does it do attacks of opportunity provoke your sentinel?
It just says attacks, doesn't say with the attack action. Makes an attack
Okay.
against a target other than you.
All right, do it. Do it.
Let's
you're
go.
right.
26,
Yeah.
8 thunder damage.
8 thunder damage. A huge part of it cracks open, spilling disgusting smelling beer all over the ground, but it still remains intact.
And it has disadvantage to attack creatures other than me.
Yep. Alright. Starwing's turn is...
Starwing is going to be hanging back.
Fair. Torner.
Alright, I'm going
You may now catch everything on fire if you so desire.
Scorched Earth is the best Earth.
Just be
I'm
mindful of us.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my wildfire spirit away from allies, but encompassing as many of these things as possible.
Alright, reasonable.
So hitting everything but the one we're attacking.
You could probably hit the one you're attacking too. They're making kind of a little line.
Yeah, if you spawn it behind that one.
Yeah. Boom, it does 3... Oh, one moment.
Gotta roll the saves.
Yeah, it's a deck save.
Is this a Constitution? Oh, a deck save, you said? Alright,
Yep,
well,
dexterity.
they all take 3 fire damage.
Cool.
Boom! And Nova's in the middle of them, and they're like, I'm cindering now. Oh, jeez.
Off to the side of my... Let me check something real quick.
You just hear Aldous in front going, light him up!
Let's see here. I need to check... Do these things have metal? No, I'm not going to try that. I'm not going to try that right now. I'm gonna take a look at this. Let's see here. 5 foot diameter. All right, so just to the side of my wildfire spirit's area of influence, I'm going to summon a flaming sphere. Again, within it can be within 60 feet of me. So whatever isn't being harried by my wildfire spirit, I want to throw a flaming sphere past it to hit as much of anything else that I can in that area.
Don't want to take the one on Oleg out?
Yeah, sure. And I'm going to cast that at level 3.
Ooh.
So now it's doing... Now it should be...
How much damage is
it? Should be doing 3d6. Third level, it's an extra d6, so it's 3d6 fire damage.
Yeah, okay, so it's 10. He has the higher level cast right above it.
Oh, you just add those numbers together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, because you hover over the higher level cast, the 2, it's a dice. So you
You rolled 2 1s.
Oh,
Right,
of course I did.
Well, no, you rolled 2s.
No.
No, on the higher
I
level
rolled
cast.
I rolled a 4
actually,
and 2
so-
2s.
Yeah, 2 2s and a 4. Actually, no.
All right.
2 2s
2
and a
2s and a 6.
Either way, it adds up.
Yeah,
Adds
so
up to 10
10 damage to that as the keg golem bursts apart, flooding the entire floor with sticky, noxious, disgusting smelling beer.
Oh, jeez. Everybody starts to gag as ancient beer just gets everywhere.
All right, Torner, is it your turn, or does your fire spirit do something?
My fire spirit can use a flame seed on something that's still standing.
Do it.
lot's still
Didn't you use
standing.
your bonus action already to summon it?
I used my bonus action to summon it. Can I command it in the same action? I think I can. Can't
Does
I?
it get its own turn?
It acts immediately after your turn if you command it with a bonus action. It acts immediately after your turn, but you can command it with a bonus action.
The bonus action was to summon it, so I'm probably going to have to wait till next turn to do that.
Rules is written, you would.
We have rolled. It will attack the closest individual to it that is hostile.
It is formed in the world, it knows nothing, but it must kill.
Yeah, well, you know, it absolutely
must.
appeared in the middle of a fight, so we're in. Natural
God
20.
damn. Good job, Bobby. Or Bob. No, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah,
You
Bobby
didn't
was one of
need
your displacers.
Didn't need advantage for that.
Good job,
Oh,
Bob.
no, you did not. So it takes 10 damage. It is hurt. And now it is the Snallygaster's turn. Who is the rearmost person in the party right now?
Ah, shit.
It's probably between me and I haven't moved. I came down and I haven't moved.
Isn't Starwing the one that's most behind?
Starwing's back there too, yeah.
If Torner dropped down and then didn't move, then Torner would actually be the one farthest back. So in that case, Torner, you take an attack from the Snallygaster as it slinks along via its flyy wing goodness through the backs of the wall-bound kegs and leaps out at you from your side, your left side. So...
Well, shit.
Yeah, well, you know. It is charging down at you. It leaped out and it flies down at you at a 45-degree angle to attack you. And now it will do a bite attack if we can actually... Okay, +6. Good. Okay. Doink.
Whoa!
14 hit.
Oh, yeah, that made it.
14 hits. Alright, so the Snallygaster, as it hits you, will do... 1d+3... 2... will do 22 damage to you. As it sinks its horrifying beak into your flesh between your armor bits or whatever you're wearing. And, oh, whoops, wrong one. And, we believe the next thing it will do... Are you grappled now? Oh,
that's
also,
a concentration check, by the way.
Yeah. Also,
Very nice.
You take... Yes, okay, sorry, it gets another attack. So...
Oh, no.
Yeah, it gets 1d... It doesn't get an attack, it gets to do bleed to you.
Oh, fuck.
So you take 4 more damage of bleed. As it sucks out your blood and
free.
viscera.
Son of a...
No, it does 1d4 plus 1 bleed.
Okay.
So is it latched onto him? Something like that?
It is all up on your joint, Torner. It's grabbed onto you. It's got its face in your shoulder, like, sucking out your blood. All... It's all crazy. You can smell the alcohol on its breath.
It got up in my face. Good.
It
doesn't have anywhere to go.
Face.
It has nowhere to go.
So as everybody else in the party is like, you know, facing down all these keg golems, the Snallygaster just comes out of nowhere and just tackles Torner. It's like all upon him.
Quick question, how far did it move on its turn? I'm trying to
I think
get...
it They go 60 good, but it rolled a sneak thing right at the very beginning of combat before combat technically began, so it's been stealth this entire time.
I'm trying
when
to
it went back
determine how
to
quickly
hiding
it
in
can
the
move on
cave.
its turn, basically, because I might have some moves. I might.
Well, okay, so Aldous, you rolled basically a critical hit for them, as we recall. You know that they move pretty fast. They move at least twice as fast as the average person when they're flying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. So, the next, as Torner is fighting
I
with the
hope you like the
Snallygaster,
taste of. I hope you like the taste of dwarf because you won't get it again, motherfucker.
there are five keg golems now, by the way.
Mhm.
Right.
Aldous, if you wouldn't mind,
I
putting that
will.
on the list. Excellent, thank you. So we are just going to 1, 2.
So keep in mind, there's the moonbeam on the field.
The moonbeam on the field is on the guy that's dead now.
It's got a 5-foot
my
radius,
flaming
so that's an
sphere
area they need to
anywhere around?
avoid.
Yeah,
Or,
same thing
take
with the
damage.
Flaming sphere.
Yeah. So each of you takes an attack. In turn, we'll just start with Discord order here. Aldous, you take the first attack at what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take the first attack at 3, which we imagine does not hit.
Yeah, no. 3 does not hit.
All right. So the next attack, since we're just going in Discord order, is Adam. Adam, they hit you with a natural 20.
Son of a bitch!
You are officially completely slammed and completely covered in pickles. Pickle juice.
Pickle?
Vinegar all over you. It's
That's gonna sting.
disgusting. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever smelled in your life. These pickles have to be thousands of years old, as a gallon of pickle juice or whatever gets sprayed all over you.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much do I take for damage?
Well, you take 9 damage. You take 9 poison damage, and you must roll a Constitution check to avoid being poisoned.
So he's a dwarf, so half
He is a dwarf.
damage. So
You
that's
don't
4
think-
damage.
Do dwarves specifically have resistance against poison?
Don't they
Pretty
have
sure they do.
advantage?
Or-
Hang on, don't they have advantage on the Constitution?
Yes, they
have
do as well.
They have advantage on Constitutions, we know. But
Dwarven Resilience, you have advantage on
They
saving
do-
throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage.
it's true. So you, Torner, only actually take 5 damage because you're a dwarf. And
No.
while it is the most disgusting poison you've ever had, it's not that different from some of the swill you've drunk as a kid.
Alright,
So
here's the
damage is rounded down. I
Constitution
believe it should be
save.
4 damage, not 5. 9 divided by 2
he
is
said
4.5.
We
I thought you said 5.
Yeah, we said 5.
Oh,
Yeah, 4
Or
damage.
is
And I get
Shit,
advantage on Constitution saves.
You get
Against
advantage on
poison.
Constitution saves, so please do roll that.
Woo!
What'd you get?
Beautiful.
20.
Beautiful, wonderful, excellent. Yeah, so you are not poisoned, and it's not that bad because you're.
I need to do another one for concentration, don't I? But that's not an advantage, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes.
Correct.
That's correct.
Does a 14 will save against that damage?
Yes.
All right, so next.
22 damage, then it goes up to 11. It's half damage is the DC.
So next, Calden. We don't imagine 15 hits you.
No.
All right. Next, then we have Olek. You just took a natural 20 from a keg blast, and you are hit with ale instead of pickle juice.
Great.
They don't mechanically do any different, but it's very clear that it's half and half here.
The smell is different.
The smell is very different. The pickles are considerably worse. So You take 21 poison damage, Oleg.
Ow.
And yeah, no, it's rough. And then finally, oh wait, it's just and then finally, Inarel, and we imagine 18 hits.
Yeah, 18 hits.
All right. Inarel. Oh, whoops, that's supposed to be 2d. Inarel, you take 11 poison damage.
Alright.
And all of you, except for Calden and Aldous, are completely soaked with disgusting 1,000-year-old fermented vinegar fluid.
And I gotta do... Okay, good. She keeps up the concentration.
Oh yeah, Oleg, roll a Constitution. Both NRL and Oleg roll a Constitution.
Yeah, I gotta roll one for poison too.
Yeah, or else you are poisoned.
I like how the two people that have the cantrip that can clean themselves off are the two people that aren't dirty.
Yeah.
Alright, so Oleg, you are poisoned. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
That means you
So
lose
just-
your sneak. So that the only effect, because they all have the fairy fire, is that you lose your sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you're attacking something else with an ally adjacent to it.
Nope.
Yeah.
The disadvantage, even though... So the fairy fire cancels out the disadvantage, but it still gets rid of the sneak.
Yeah, we do believe it's rather explicit in the rules that you do not get sneak attack if you are under the effect of any disadvantageous conditions.
I'm not sure about that because the rules on advantage and disadvantage say that you have neither if you have both, basically. So I wasn't sure if it works that way.
We'll deal with it later.
Yeah, another time.
So the keg golems have all taken their turn. It's back to Aldous. Aldous, you are not covered in alcohol or vinegar.
Beautiful. I've just been taking all this in. I'm sorry, I did not prepare my turn. I don't... Theater of the Mind ain't the best for me in terms of strategizing, so what I'm going to do is Torner grappled?
Yes, but you are also next to a bunch more keg golems. And Torner has a Snallygaster all up in his joint. Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to use my telekinetic shove on Torner to break him out of the grapple. Do you willingly fail the shove? This would break the grapple.
Not Torner?
Yes?
So
You're
I'm
being
using my
telekinetically
telekinetic shove on you to break the grapple. Do you willingly fail the saving throw?
Is it going to damage me?
No.
No.
It's just gonna
Yes,
move you 5 feet.
I accept it if it's not going to do any damage.
Yep, you just get shunted back. Torner, I got you! And then I'm gonna smack the nearest golem, I guess.
Do it.
Advantage... 27.
Very nice. Absolutely hits.
9 thunder damage, and let's go
9
again.
damage. The golem that you just struck starts cracking open and pouring pickle juice out of it.
Gotcha. Got a 16. 7 damage, if that hits.
Nice. It's starting to leak.
And
it does hit, by the way.
And that covers my turn.
Excellent. Move on.
I was gonna say, it was
Alright.
directly in front of him, wasn't it?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, because just remembered Moonbeam was targeted on the one that was in front of Olek and Aldous, because if I remember correctly, Aldous moved up to that one, so now there's another one there?
We do not have to worry about spacing here.
Alright, so, Calden...
They are directly in front of you, and you are directly in front of them.
one
Okay,
question.
well, I'm having to worry about spacing because of Moonbeam. It's a
Your-
concentration spell that's, is targeted on an area, not a creature.
Yes,
Guys?
but it's just a 5-foot area.
Fair warning.
No, it's
No,
a
it's a
5 radius.
5-foot radius.
Oh my god, guys, shut up! Listen to Oleg.
In about 10 minutes I have to go, so...
Okay.
Alright, so let's talk about radius nonsense later and get this done. Long story short, NRL, you are not on anybody right now with your Moonbeam. Period.
Alright.
Full stop. Move it whenever you like.
Is the Snallygaster within 40 feet of Calden?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action disengage, go right up to it, and I'm going to booming blade it.
Solid.
It's an advantage. 25
that
hits.
That definitely hits the Snallygaster, like 100%.
Alright. So let's see. We got 19, 25, 26 damage.
Oof! Is that are you hitting... this is the Snallygaster, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, it really wishes you hadn't hit it so hard. It's bleeding all over the place. It's like and it all shrinks back and everything's all.
And you know what?
Yeah, no, totally.
You know what? I'm gonna say, pick on someone your own size, motherfucker.
Nice. Choice words. All right, you good for that?
Yep.
All right, Inarl, it's your turn.
Actually, wait. One more thing.
Oh wait. Okay.
Am I able to toss a knife to Oleg, so he can actually fight? Because I have
moved away from Oleg there. We're gonna say no.
All right.
You know,
Then yes, I'm done.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Oleg's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Then yeah, I'm done.
All right. Okay. So Inarl, your turn.
All right. After some gagging for a moment because she got sprayed in ancient ale, she's gonna use an action to move the moonbeam. Right, theater of the mind. I guess move it where she could best engulf as many of the little kegs as she can. It's only got a 5-foot radius, so it can get like 4 squares.
You can find a space where you can hit 2 keg golems at the same time.
All right.
What was it? Dexterity?
Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution.
Okay.
And then I get... Constitution does...
One of them got a 19, the other got a 9.
Alright, the one that got the 9 got the hit because it's against my spell save DC, isn't it? 6... Yeah.
It's half damage on a success, though.
Half damage on a success. I need to roll 2d10 radiant. 2d...
No. Oh, yeah.
Might help if I put the command in correctly. 2d10. There we go.
Alright,
So,
one takes 11, one takes 5.
The one that took 11 damage explodes into disgusting pickles all over the place. The one that only took 5 damage, it's hurt, but all of them are a little hurt.
It flinches some, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So wait, there are only 4 golems left now?
There are only 4 golems now.
Update the count.
I got it. Sorry, my internet is still being a little screwy, so I'm gonna be lagging behind you guys just a bit.
No problem.
Just letting you know.
All right, Inarl? I'm going to go a little fast here, so we'll let
Oh,
you
sorry.
go.
That's all I can do because I can't really do anything with the bonus action.
Alright, Oleg, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I take out from my bag the short swords.
Okay, alright, yeah.
And that's probably my bonus action, so I'm just gonna make a 1 main attack.
Alright, do it. You're attacking a keg golem?
Sure.
Alright, so you will be doing 4 damage
Okay.
against it, because it's resistant to piercing. That is non-adamantine. So, yeah. Yeah, you poke at it, and you poke it pretty good, and as you pull your sword out, a little bit of pickle juice comes pouring out the side, as you pull it out.
It's bleeding pickle juice.
It's bleeding pickle juice, right? It's bleeding on you. Alright, are you good?
Yeah.
Alright, Starwing, you're next.
Starwing is going to continue to stay out of the fight.
Probably smart. Torner Firestrike, you're next.
Torner's really fucking pissed at the Snallygaster right now, so he's going to use Burning Hands at 3rd level.
Oh, jeez.
I swear to God, if you catch me with this. I swear.
It didn't let me cast it at the higher level. It didn't give me the option to try to cast it at the higher level.
Something might not have been checked.
Yeah, I just went ahead and threw it out there. So it's an additional 1d6 for each slot above the first. So another 2d6 for me.
Yeah, just roll 2d6. Yeah.
Wow, really? Really?
Wow.
Well, that's fine. Because as you walk over to the Snallygaster, who's tangling a little bit with Calden, and you get him in range, and then you just immolate the motherfucker. He's gone. There's nothing left of him.
Flavor, my eyes are burning white right now. I'm so pissed.
Yeah, no, he's just gone. You just paced him. He only had 2 hit points left, by the way. He's just gone. Like, you just completely made ash of him right there on the back wall.
So Calden nearly one-shot him.
Oh my god. As a bonus, I'm gonna...
Yeah, you did.
So if I rolled a little bit better on that booming blade damage, it would have been dead.
You would have killed him in one shot, yeah.
As a bonus action, I'm going to wave my hand and send my flaming spear at whatever the hell else is still standing in the way of kegs.
We'll say you attack the keg that's taken the most damage, for the sake of convenience.
That'll work.
How exactly does it work? Do you roll an attack, or do we roll a dex save?
That is a dex save.
Dex save. Alright. Dex do not save. So roll your damage.
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast it again just to make it simple.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We all know what we're talking about.
If I can find it.
Do you need some help?
Shouldn't it be in your spell section?
There we go.
Oh, here we are.
It's at the higher level still, so that's 11 total.
Alright, so 11 it is, and that one is nearly destroyed at this point. It starts breaking apart. You see it hurting. It's bleeding beer all over the place. It's bad, okay? It's bad.
And the final thing is the flame seed from the wildfire spirit.
Do it. Same dude, we imagine?
Yes.
He breaks into pieces. And the entire floor is covered in disgusting old ale. There are 3 keg golems now that you have to tangle with.
And I am done with my turn.
Alright, we're just gonna do something real quick. Just do one of these. Okay, so one of them, the guy in the back, shoots at... Who's the closest one? One moment, who's up at the front? Aldous? Shoots at Aldous. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
alright.
But we imagine 11 does not hit.
Yeah, it does not.
Yeah, so as it shoots pickle juice at you, it does not hit.
Out of curiosity, what kind of damage is that?
Poison.
Okay. Damn it, can't use absorb elements on that anyway.
No, sorry, can't. No can do.
No can do.
So all of them, one of them spits at you, and then one of them swings at Olek, and then one of them swings at Aldous.
Any of Olek in my range for Sentinel?
Olek's right next to you. Yeah.
So let me just let's see, with advantage.
All right. Yeah.
13.
13 hits.
13 damage, thunder damage.
You break its arm. You break its fucking arm right off. It's still up, but it's like.
You leave my friends alone.
It's gone from a lefty to a righty.
Are we on 3 keg golems now?
Yes. I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So and then the last one to swing falls prone because it swung wide and fell over. Yep. All right. So Aldous, it's your turn.
Right. So who's currently poisoned?
Olek.
Olek is poisoned, yeah.
Isn't
Oleg's right next to me, so I'm going to cast Protection from Poison, and it should neutralize the poison. Just paste that in the chat. And...
Yup, no, that's how that works. There you go. Bam.
Yep. And... What am I going to do with my bonus action? That was a leveled spell, so, I guess Force Strike the nearest, Golem, Strength Save, DC 16?
Yeah.
Or not Force Strike, Teleconnect Shove. Or no, you said, don't need to command it, so I guess the Force Strike too, after my turn.
From your homunculus.
Yeah.
It's still attacking,
So, I forgot that last round. 28, that's a crit. 8 damage.
Jeez. You've got your little drone over here just like laser droning the shit out of people.
Yeah, force energy.
So you can tell this one's on its last leg. It hurt. That hurt it bad.
Oh boy. MD5 finally knocking it out of the park with a crit.
Alright. Alright, anything else?
No, that's my turn. I'm good now.
Calden, the Snallygaster you were tangling with is now a pile of ash on the floor. What do you want to do?
I...
Wrecked!
Yeah. Okay.
I should note, by the way, Oleg, that was magic that cured your poison. Just touches you, runes glow.
Be careful, be careful. You should not talk to Oleg right now because he's completely shocked at his Gramishka screaming at him.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to leave the golem that Aldous is fighting to Aldous and Oleg. Is there another...
Aldous and Oleg are fighting 3 golems right now.
I'm gonna go...
Yeah, they're just in a big tangle, you know?
Alright, I'm going to go behind them, like behind the golems, and...
Just gonna shimmy on by?
Well, yeah.
Going in for a flank.
I can bonus action disengage if I need to.
No, you don't need to, it's cool.
And I am going to attack the second lowest health one.
The second lowest health one?
Yep.
Okay.
You're the one that's sitting in the middle.
I'm going
of the health.
I'm going to be starting on a different one because that other one seems to be almost dead. And
there is
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of wasted damage if I attack it.
That's reasonable.
The one that has the most health is the one that's knocked prone. Just letting you know.
I'm going after the one that's still standing.
Okay. Do it. Destroy.
21 hits.
Yep.
Okay, so we're looking at 10 piercing, so
half your
5.
Piercing. Yeah.
That's 11, that's 20, 27.
2 seconds. That might kill it. Yeah, that kills it. That kills it.
Nice.
You break it open and roll a dexterity real quick.
Just busting it open like a piñata. A sick, disgusting piñata of pickles.
I just need to check something.
Dexterity save or check?
Save.
Following benefits. Dexterity, acrobatics. Damn.
And so as you come down, spectacular, flaming sword in hand, you drive it deep into the thing, and then you hear the boiling liquid inside as you rip your sword out, and it explodes, showering you with pickle juice. Disgusting pickle juice. You smell atrocious.
Yep.
Alright. That good? That it?
Yeah.
Alright, Inarl, it's your turn.
Moving the moonbeam.
There are 2 more left. They are standing right next to each other. You can absolutely fry both of them if you want.
Frying both of them, then.
Alright, Constitution?
Yep, Constitution.
13? What's your con save?
Oh, my spell save is 16.
Okay, then both of them are fried.
Alright.
Damage.
Just remember this, I've been forgetting it every fucking time I've done a spell. The Staff of Woodlands gives a +2 to spell attacks.
Oh, you're not doing a spell attack.
Yeah,
so.
it's a spell save DC. That's a saving throws.
Oh. No, is it? I think it's... Let me check.
No,
Staff of
no,
Woodlands
it's
if
not.
the
Different from
damage.
spell save
We
DC.
went over the Aldous and I went over this yesterday. It's not.
It is different.
Yeah. So, the one that was on its last leg bursts open, and the one that is prone on the ground is the only one that is remaining.
Alright. And that's my turn, because she's got no bonus action stuff.
Alright, Olek, it's your turn.
You are no longer poisoned, so you can get advantage against the keg golems.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And
True.
sneak attack.
And if you are poisoned again, you have advantage on the saving throw.
Wait a sec. Sneak attack, that's just a normal attack but advantage, no?
Roll your attack with advantage because they're lit up by fairy fire. And you're no
Okay.
longer poisoned, so you no longer have disadvantage. So you can attack with advantage, and because you're attacking with advantage, you can apply sneak to the damage.
Yep.
Very nice, 19.
Awesome. That definitely takes care of it. You're doing a normal short sword.
Yeah. And then an offhand
Should have-
short sword too. Just give me a sec.
You should have sneak attack for that.
You
Wait,
can
how do you add the sneak attack?
You can click you can click it on the extra damage box. I don't have it active.
So below your attacks, like on your main sheet, below your attacks is a little bar that says sneak attack, and then it'll have
Okay,
some
okay,
D6.
got it.
You can click it and it'll roll it, but if you toggle it on, it'll always be applied whenever you do damage. But you can just click it to roll it separately.
Yes.
You checked it. Go ahead and click it on the right, the 3d6 bracket sneak. Click that and it'll roll it.
Do it.
11 sneak damage.
So, as you pierce down into this thing, your blade goes straight into the back of it and shears straight through its face. It's still moving, but it's taken a lot of damage.
I can have an offhand attack as well, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Presumably, yeah.
No advantage.
No, with advantage.
No, yes, advantage, no sneak attack.
Okay.
You can only use the sneak attack once per
Once per round, yeah.
once per turn. Actually, it includes opportunity attacks. Fun fact.
Okay, ignore the sneak attack, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you do, in
Two.
toto, 2 plus... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, no, it's still alive, but it's struggling. You find that your blades don't go nearly as far into this keg golem as the second time you stab it as you thought it might when you hit it toward the center. Alright, Starwing.
It's hanging out of range of anything. Doing that for
It's just
nothing.
sitting by the trapdoor, peeking
Sorry,
inside.
Shy,
Just
I was helping. Let me. Yep, you got it.
We're gonna try to get it. Jordan, it's your
Here we
turn.
go.
So I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to move the flaming sphere if it's not already in contact with the remaining two.
Oh yeah, go ahead, do it.
I was gonna say, I thought we knocked it down to 1.
Yeah, there's
Okay, it's
only
down to
one
It's
left.
the last one.
Okay.
So, dexterity save?
Yes.
Well, 22. So, or no, sorry, 19. Yeah, but still, it's probably...
Yeah,
enough.
that'll save.
Does it take no
That'll
damage?
save, but it still gets half damage. So here we go.
Roll it.
Roll it. Do it.
Oof!
So that's
16
6.
fire damage. 16, yeah.
6. I rolled a 12.
12 divided by half is going to be
It's
divided by
6.
half is 6 plus the 4 is 10.
No.
Oh,
Four
shit,
gets
yeah,
divided by
wait,
2
yeah.
as well.
Why are you dividing things by half?
It has
thought
to save.
it-
So
made it save.
Geez, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
No, okay, right.
8
No,
total.
our
so
bad.
Total.
it's gonna take 8 damage.
Oh, geez, sorry, guys.
Yeah, I should have halved it
we're good.
after. My bad. I'm sorry. That
Yeah, okay.
we
8
both
damage
goofed. We
it
both
takes.
goofed. We both.
So it is spilling pickle juice all over the place
Well, in
as
that
it
It's going to
as-
get a scorching ray.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna point out that Torner also has that wildfire spirit.
Oh, the wildfire's doing the ray.
No,
I think it's dead.
Corner's doing the ray.
I think he's dead.
So those are the 3 attacks.
One of those
and
misses.
Yes, the 10 misses.
It's a natural one.
But the rest of the damage that you do literally scorches off all of the wood from it, and it bursts open, and inside is not Pickles, but a dwarf.
Oh my god.
And the dwarf, as he rolls to the ground, covered in pickle juice, a little bit green of skin and pale, coughs audibly.
What the fuck?
There was a dwarf in one of these pickling kegs.
Yep.
Sir, are you alright?
I was gonna say, doesn't Eseth have to go?
Yeah, I really have to go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave it here.
Last
So
cliffhanger.
that is the
There's one
cliffhanger.
thing I would really quickly want to do, though.
Yeah.
You see, because due to Oleg, Aldous started it all, and started it with magic. He conjured the chaos. So Oleg goes up to him, and he holds the Gramishka in his face, and he says, "You did this, and you have to make up for it."
Oh, like they were about to attack you. I was keeping
As
Hey,
the
look at these
Gramishka
guys.
is chattering at you.
Let me finish.
Oh, like calm down, calm down.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Please, do.
Well, the,
Now, you have to make up for it, and the way to make up for it, and now I take out my notebook.
oh, this is going to be
The way
great.
to make up for it, says here, is that you have to offer me a drink, and you have to ask me about information about the local area, because otherwise I don't like you anymore.
Oh my god. Oh, yes, please. Please, let's just keep... Yes! Oleg it up.
Aldous isn't really sure what's happening, so he activates his defensive field for the 5 hit points.
Oh my god.
All right.
So much.
Um,
Alright, well, that's
Coleman is probably...
today.
Coleman's just gonna go, what?
So, what is it? The drink?
The...
Or I don't like you anymore? What is it?
Oh, like I kept you safe. They were going to attack you. My magic protected you.
See,
You're no
I knew
longer-
it. You're a
You're no
horrible human
longer
being.
poisoned either.
Oleg runs out.
I knew it! You're a horrible human being!
Oh my god.
Okay, sorry guys,
I'm
I have
good.
to go.
Later,
I gotta bounce out of here too, since I'm getting questions about where I'm at too.
Thanks for coming, everybody who watched. Everybody say goodbye. Hope you liked it.
Have a
see
good
what
one,
the
everyone.
Little Dwarf is
Bye.
Oh,
Oh man.
That was really fun. So what do you guys think of the Pickled Dwarf?